This virus I got back a few years ago in 2009 absolutely destroyed my computer. It physically destroyed it. There was nothing left. I don't remember what the virus was called, because it was a program that made itself known. The virus took a hold of my computer in the background, and took 3 days to actually show itself. We'll start from the time I got the computer. I got the computer for college, and to play games while I wasn't in class. I basically played non-stop, but sometimes I would go online to find client games. I did this one day, and what happened took the only computer I had and thrashed it beyond repair. Day 1. I'd just gotten out of my class about my second year of college, and I'd saved all my projects and notes from class. I got back to the hotel-style dorm that I was living in at the time, and it was pretty late. I decided that I wanted to play some games and wind down a little bit. But you know, it's never just a little bit. It's never only a few minutes. Once I found a game to download, I went to a website that hosted it and tried downloading proper files for it, but it wouldn't work. The computer decided that it was going to completely freeze up and do nothing. I couldn't even open the disk tray. I even tried moving the mouse, and nothing would happen. I got red in the face and ripped the battery out to shut the laptop up, and then I slapped it back in. I get a little ragey when things don't work right, don't mind me. After all was said and done, I just popped in another game and played until the sun came up. Like I said, it's never just a couple of minutes. Day 2. When I started noticing strange things happening on my computer, it was files missing from the computer, and things that just wouldn't open. Depending on the websites I went to, some of the files could have gotten corrupted, but I don't think it was a virus or anything. The main reason I even knew it was a virus afterwards was when I talked to a repair tech. The guy told me that that's what destroyed my computer. So how did we get from files being deleted to not working to total meltdown? We had to start with the whole thing that popped up on my screen at first. Still on the second day, halfway through a session of sitting on my ass like the neckbeard I am, I got something on my desktop that I didn't put there. It was supposed to be in place of one of the programs I installed myself. The icon was a laughing face, and the name of it was, "Are You Stupid?" I clicked on it stupidly, I guess I am stupid, and a box popped up and asked me if I was stupid. Feeling some sort of pride, I went to go click the no button, and it moved as soon as I did. It went from every time I clicked on it to every time I moused over it. At some point, I got annoyed and hit the yes button. It popped up another window and told me at least I admitted it. The box went away and nothing else showed back up, and the icon on my desktop was now missing. Day 3. The worst possible scenario happened on this next day. The virus took a third stage, and actually popped up on my computer screen and identified itself as an antivirus program that wanted me to scan my computer for malicious files. I jumped on that and closed it out, uninstalling it from my computer, and getting rid of it once and for all. Once the virus was gone, or so I believed, the computer's fan had stopped running, even though it was quite a hot night, and it was always supposed to be running. I didn't know what was going on, so I shrugged it off, as maybe the fan doesn't need to be running. Now, keep in mind, this is a laptop, so it's supposed to run cooler than a desktop computer. I was completely wrong, and after a little while of going about my business, the computer started making strange noises, and all of a sudden I heard a nasty pop. The computer went off and became completely unresponsive. I knew it was over with when that happened, and I thought to myself, maybe I should have listened to my instinct when I noticed the fan wasn't running. I opened the backup and took a look inside. There was a scorch mark where the processor was, and it was really hot to the touch. When I took it to someone to get parts replaced, He told me he knew of several viruses that would do this, and told me which one he thought it was. I don't remember what he said it was. I ended up having to buy a new motherboard, processor, RAM, a hard drive, and along with a new operating system. This was my fault for going on websites looking for downloadable games that I didn't even feel safe doing. I don't pirate games, mind you. They were legally downloadable games. Just the sites were shady. It was my bad. But the really bad thing about losing everything on that machine, I had to take a loss in class because I couldn't finish any of the work from the previous week when I had taken notes. These days, I stick with Steam and buying legit games.